Law is shifting, and the old map doesn't work anymore. This is Legal Pirates, a podcast for founders, operators, and personal injury leaders who don't wait for permission to lead change. We are category designers and collaboration friendly. Each episode explores the moves reshaping how law is built, delivered, and trusted. One question guides every conversation. What map are you using now that the old one no longer works? Let's navigate the shift.
Awesome. Welcome, everyone, to the Legal Pirates podcast. We're airing here from the PILMMA's AI for PI Expo. I'm Lydia Flocchini and
Nick Ringus, founder of LawShift. Thank you.
Yeah, this is so awesome. We're interviewing each other.
This is a very special event. Lydia and I met probably for the first time. I heard her name at the Category Pirates Category Design Academy for a select group of entrepreneurs, really, and we were the only two legal category pirates. Is that right?
Yes. So to date, but I think before we talk a little bit about category pirates, which is very near and dear.
That's where we met, though.
Yes, to like what we do. I mean, it's the heart of what we do. Is I think this event has been huge for LawShift for a variety of reasons. Not only did the company rebrand, so we launched a rebranding. We launched a new category, which we'll talk about in a minute. We launched a new product, and we orchestrated all this in what we call a lightning strike, which we'll talk about in a minute too. So Nick, but you've been part of a lot of companies, you've built a lot of companies, but there's something unique about this one. And I think it's important for everyone to hear about that.
Yeah, I mean, the most unique part is that it's mine and mine alone. And this really embodies who I am at this point, where the previous brand, I built it with a partner. It was named by him at the time. So I came on board to not his company. He only had a couple of clients, and we basically built it from the ground up together. But the name was his. So this one's very special to me because it's very related to the word shift. When I bought him out a couple of years ago in 2022, immediately or right at the same time, SEO started to show signs that it was being disrupted. And things were shifting in the market. And we were seeing it quietly in our metrics that it wasn't what it used to be. So from 2022 till now, we've been making this shift, me personally and within the company. And finally, at the end, we decided to name it something more appropriate that really said, that spoke to me and represented who I am and what the company's about.
Yeah, and I think over the last couple of weeks, you've really been sharing your founder's story and this journey. And I think now, we've been here a week. We launched everything. It's been hugely successful. What's the biggest sort of takeaway for you? What is this sort of, how would you kind of wrap this all up?
This is, it's almost an emotional experience. We went through this yesterday where we were talking that just from 2022 till now, which is 3 years or more, I've been looking for ways and deep diving into different methods of turning a ship around, making a shift, and standing out in a marketplace that was very crowded. Hyper intense, just intensifying competition by the day, both on our side as an agency at the time and on our client side. So there was just so much competition, and it was like this bubble that I didn't like playing in. So we tried different things, different methods and tactics, but it wasn't until I found category design I was like, oh man, this is what it's all about.
Exactly. And I think that's really what category design is about. It's a business strategy to help you dominate the market. So you're the category king or queen, and you own 76% market share. And the point as the category king. And what that means, though, the outcome is transformative outcomes. Right? That's what this is about. So not only have you transformed as a leader, but you're transforming your company. So I think what's unique about this experience for me is that we are living what we learned in the Category Design Academy.
It came to life. It was just so special.
It did. And I always say it was the best investment I made in my life because
100%.
You completely think differently about your point of view, about how you see everything around you.
Category lens.
The category lens. So unique point of view. You always think about the problem you're solving, and you think about then from there, what are the massive outcomes you want to deliver.
I'll tell you the very first and most impactful and clear thing that I saw was when we started talking about the problem.
Yes.
Even before we got it right with the languaging and how we're going to frame, name, and claim it as our own.
Yes.
We were the response we were getting was as if we were trying to help, which is a way different thing than selling a product or a solution.
Features and benefits.
Yeah.
But
which is what everybody does. I mean, that's what I don't know why we do it naturally, or that's what everybody does. But when you switch to more of like what we say is a missionary position,
yes,
where we're really trying to help someone solve a specific problem,
right,
you show up differently and people receive you differently.
Exactly. So Nick, I think it's, you've been doing a lot of interviews, and I've been kind of behind the scenes, making sure the ship is running. And really working alongside with Jason, who we've been working together on really how do we deliver that message. But I think since we're talking about category design, why don't you frame, name, and claim the problem we're solving? Like just, where we landed.
One of the problems we're solving, and the one we're solving at this Expo and with this offering, is the AI visibility reset. And the problem is AI invisibility. Is your firm AI invisible?
Yeah, which is so true. We had a lot of customers stop by and say to us, I, looked at my firm. I tried to find my firm in an AI LLM. We're talking all across, and they would not appear. Or they found that while they might have had strategies for SEO in the past, those worked, they made an investment. That has now changed because AI has really transformed and changed everything we do, every facet of life. And so to hear someone come to our booth and say, is my firm AI invisible? Maybe because they heard that, or this idea in the languaging that we put out there, the storytelling. I mean, for me was like a huge signal and testament to the way that we had framed it. And I think it's true, right? Like that's what they said. Those were their words. And so that's what we did. So that was our problem. And then we think about the category. And so what makes this different from, there's a lot of people talking about AEO, but what makes this different?
Yeah, so we are, our category is AI business development. So using AI to drive revenue, because without revenue, marketing is just arts and crafts.
That's true. As our mentors, Pirates Christopher Lochhead and Pirate Eddie even tell us.
That's 100% right. So another thing that Christopher says is the only moat in business is owning a problem.
It is.
Which I thought that was just, and if people don't know who that is, that you have to listen to the words that he says, right?
Yeah.
The only moat in business is owning a problem.
Yeah. We'd highly encourage you to, read the books, 22 Laws of Category Design, The Existing Market Trap,
Play Bigger.
And all of these books will completely change how you think about the way you go to business, the way you do business, the way you think about how you frame the problem. And as I like to think, so one of the things that is like also I really love about category design is in category design, we talk about prosecuting the magic triangle, which is the company, the product, and the category. And so when I think we're in legal, it's actually really fun to think about prosecuting the magic triangle, because in the legal profession, when you're building a case or you're, going to represent your client, you're putting all of the facts, all of the proof points, everything that you need to persuade, influence, and deliver an outcome. And I think we're doing that. It's interesting to think how everything is kind of melding together, but it's really cool. It's really fun. So what else
I agree entirely.
Yeah.
So, the challenge that I've had, just between you and I, and we can kind of discuss this a little bit, is lawyers and personal injury attorneys specifically, they all look the same. They're indistinguishable, and that's the heart of the problem that I've seen. working with PI attorneys for the past 13 plus years. And that's where category design could help at least frame and show your point of view in a unique way.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's so fascinating because even yesterday, when I was talking with a client about category design or introduced what I do, category design, I could see that they were so intrigued and wanted to learn more about, like, how do I show what I do that delivers these massive outcomes? It's different. And I think that even though, as we're talking about this, people might think category design is about products, it's actually about category designing yourself, like how you think about, what is your unique superpower. And I'm not talking about strength and resilience. I'm talking about the outcomes you've delivered for others. I think it's about how you position what you do, your point of view, the problems you solve. I always tell people, think about, and we learned this in the Design Academy, what are all the problems that people come to you to solve? And if you'll start to see patterns. And when you see these patterns, you start to uncover what that is. And I think we're living in a time with AI. We talk about this a lot in the academy and with our community, is that we all have the potential to be what we call creator capitalists and use AI to do that. And so I think this conference has been awesome because we heard from attorneys about how, or the panelists, the speakers, how they're using AI to reimagine how they work. So I feel so grateful, like so lucky to be living in this time.
Same here.
It's so awesome.
And this has been an absolute wild ride, and just one of the greatest times of my business life is working with you the last couple months to design the category, to frame, name, and claim the problem, and also speak market and to our ideal clients to know how they see the problem, like what the problem is that they're actually facing.
I agree.
Not on a surface, digging deep and seeing, like, no, what's the real problem here? What's the specific problem that we're going to solve?
It requires deep thinking work. And I will say, like, leading up to this, like probably why I've lost my voice is we, worked very intensely, the whole team. I mean, there's a whole team of people, Kellen Bachman, Bill Wilson, Jason
Mulongo.
I didn't want to mispronounce this, who, everyone that played a role in this, Alexis, Conch, Glenn,
Sebastian with the AI visibility audits.
Yes, the team. And so what I was thinking about is that it was such deep thinking work to we went through many iterations of the problem and the language and challenged each other. And I will say that, one of our team members that I want to acknowledge, who played a huge role in this, was the Eddie Bot. And the Eddie Bot is a bot created by the category pirates. And I jammed with that bot on language and challenging how I thought about things. And through every part, whether it was the language, whether it was framing, our manifesto, whether it was even preparing for this trade show, which we call Lightning Strike, series of events where you're framing the problem. Orchestrating. Eddie Bot was part of it. So if Eddie Bot was real, we'll have to, he is. It's Eddie Yoon.
Eddie Yoon's
it's a
digital clone.
But that was a really big part. And so I love that this whole, work, the people are putting stuff away and we're ending the show, but it really became kind of the manifestation of everything that we've been learning in the Category Design Academy. So it's very special because although I work with many legal tech founders and we build categories and we create categories and they're doing amazing work, this particular situation to work with a fellow category designer was super amazing.
So is that right, Eddie Yoon, when he saw my name in the Category Design Academy, because I was in the cohort after you, he said to you that you two are going to work together?
He said, Lydia, I really think you and Nick need to work together because you're going to do something great. And he was absolutely right.
Absolutely love it.
So thank you, Pirates, Christopher Lockhead, Pirate Eddie Yoon, the whole academy, all of our classmates.
Yeah. It's a collective community effort.
Yeah.
For support each other, great.
For inspiring this whole shift, and for being on this journey with us.
I have to, I can't say it enough, and I'm not. It's not blowing smoke. We're not selling it. Anything here, we don't want you to be part. It's not for everyone.
It's true. It's not. It's not for everyone.
The no sell. So I wasn't intentionally doing that.
But it's true.
But
it
I
is
do.
true.
I just. It's the greatest thing that I've learned in business.
I agree.
Marketing without revenue is arts and crafts, and this just proved that in real life at the end of a lightning strike where we signed a number of clients.
Oh gosh,
the revenue that came in from the excitement and just the attraction of our languaging, that the way that you helped put it together it was remarkable to see.
It was incredible.
It's not like you're going out there selling. It's like people are coming into us.
No, people came to get. I think have done 15 visibility audits, and more
sat
than
down
that.
with people.
Yeah, yeah, 15 people have wanted to see their scores.
Yeah. Awesome. So this has been a fantastic journey for me. It's been a quick one, but I feel like we've been through a little bit of a war, and this is the end of it. So I'm kind of thankful that it's over at this point.
Hence a lightning strike.
Hence a lightning strike.
And we're dominating the category.
That's
so
right.
That's
the AI visibility reset has shifted everything underneath our feet. All visibility that personal injury attorneys have been investing in has not gone to waste. But it certainly has shifted where it made everybody invisible again, and kind of reset the AI visibility reset, helping firms survive the AI visibility reset, LawShift. So that's what we're helping people do: survive the AI visibility reset. And if you are, if your firm is AI invisible, we can help.
Exactly. So visit LawShift.ai.
That's right. And the Legal Pirates podcast is officially
launched.
Born and launched.
Yes. All right. So awesome.
Thanks, Lydia.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to Legal Pirates. Remember, the old rules aren't coming back. Follow the show and keep charting your own course. We'll see you next time.